On screen, Taraji P. Henson never holds back.
Lord, I was so worried about you.
Delivering powerful performances.
It's hard out here for a pimp.
And iconic characters, like Cookie Lyon on the hit show Empire, winning her a Golden Globe.
The name's Cookie, ask about me.
I was never afraid of my struggles. I was never afraid of being vulnerable or being myself because I had great example. My dad, he just was himself. He didn't have a good buffer sometimes. And that's where the character Cookie came from, honestly.
Inspired by your dad?
My dad. Mm-hmm.
Her father's legacy inspiring her to take on a new leading role, tackling mental health after first confronting her own struggles during perimenopause.
I was the life of the party. I could walk into a room and light it up, and I wasn't feeling like her.
Was there a turning point for you when you said, I have to address this head on?
I just reached a point where I was like, I need help. In our community, we don't know when to ask for help because we've been told to be strong. And so we struggle with that. I wanted to be an example of how to lead a person through that tunnel of darkness.
Knowing she wasn't alone, in 2018, Henson started the Boris Lawrence Henson Foundation, named after her father, in partnership with her childhood best friend, hoping to destigmatize mental health in the Black community, providing free therapy, scholarships, and other resources like self-care wellness pods now found on 4 HBCU campuses.
And you're talking to a community of people who are just starting to have this conversation. I remember when we first launched our first She Care pod at Alabama State University, and the president came over and was like, I wish you had gotten here 2 weeks earlier because you could have saved 2 of our students.
Is there a piece of the work that you want to live on for decades and decades?
God willing, we continue to build pods until we're out in the streets and not just on HBCU campuses. If you cut your finger, you ingest poison, there's a drugstore on every corner. Where do we go for our mental health? Where's that on every corner? Because God knows we need it. Take your time here.
Now in its 7th year, the foundation's work keeps expanding, even hosting a multicultural arts and wellness summit, drawing more than 1,000 people to Maryland's National Harbor.
You've said before, joy is our birthright. What does joy look like for you?
Joy is very sacred to me because it is my fight back. When people say, yo, you can't and you won't, I dug deep down into my joy. Joy knowing that I can set somebody else free by telling my story.
And she's still telling stories of others. This spring, she'll make her Broadway debut in August Wilson's Joe Turner's Come and Gone.
What's next on your bucket list?
Retirement.
No, you can't retire. You're inspiring all these
she
people.
Understands. Yes, I will retire. I will inspire.
You're too young.
I will retire and inspire you floating on a boat somewhere out there in the water.
Okay, so while you're on the French Riviera, inspiring from afar, everybody else is going to be at the summit with their healing and their grounding.
I'll tap in via Zoom.
Okay, lucky for us, she is not retiring right now. Her work on opening all these new centers continues on. She recently announced, guys, a $30 million investment from Prince George's County in Maryland to build a new community healing arts and wellness center with the Boris Lawrence Henson Foundation. Wow. She's decided this is her life's work. She's like, I want to keep working and doing plays and on Broadway and movies, but this is what she's like, this is it. This is all I really want to pour into right now.
You can tell she's passionate about it.
I was going to say, I appreciate that she says, in my community, there's this expectation that you demonstrate strength. But it's showing that fragility, that vulnerability, I think, where she could have the biggest difference.
And she knows she has an impact.
Yeah, for sure. That's a great conversation.